Hi, so I just want to introduce you to sound on a little bit more of a higher level. Just introduce to you a few different instruments that I use and you can use. You don't have to be trained in sound to enjoy them. You could just have a healthy interest in them and see what they can do to help you. Sound can work on many levels, on all the different levels that you can feel inside in your body, whether it's your emotional or your physical level. It will also help you on your spiritual journey if it's a path that you are on or are thinking of beginning and taking. Sound can energize you, it can relax you, it can just make you feel things on a different level. Energy, as in vibrational energy like sound, can reach you inside, it can affect how you feel. So just sometimes choose the right sound that can match your mood and can help how you feel. Uplifting music you might want to listen to, you might want to play when you might be exercising, or you might have the lovely jobs of housework that many of us do have to do but don't always enjoy. But then in the same instance, you might find you want some time to relax, some time to chill, maybe sit, read a book, or enjoy a nice bath, or just sit down quietly. So then you would choose something that's a little bit more relaxing, a little more chilling. So it could include things like the different sound instruments here that you might want to play and you might want to listen to. Sound can trigger memories as well. You might find one day you're out and you hear a song in a shop, or you hear a song playing on the radio, and it will provoke a memory that you've had in the past, which generally is a good memory. So know how sounds can create feelings as well as thoughts from the past, as well as making new ones for the future. So sound can also work on a physical level as well as an emotional level. So what sound can do, it can help create a nice relaxed state in your body. And by doing that, it can help aid muscle tension. And by helping to release muscle tension, it can help with any physical pain that you might be feeling. So sound can work on many different levels. Sounds that can be good for physical pain tend to be the lower toned sounds. So things like gongs and drums, which I've talked about drums before in another video, so feel free to go and have a look at that if you'd like. Whereas other sounds that are slightly higher toned, like tuning forks, chimes, things like that, tend to work on more of an emotional level. All of them together are lovely and can help many, many different things, but different things like that can make the difference. Chanting, toning, so that you're actually using your own voice to make the difference to how you might be feeling and what you want to create. So if you find that you're having a difficulty with communication, maybe you're struggling to get a point of view across, or you also find that people aren't quite reacting with you in the way that they need to, they're not vocalizing what needs to be said. So sometimes chanting or toning using your own throat chakra and your throat area and voice can help create the change that you do need. So what happens in a sound healing session? You will find every therapist who works with sound, every holistic therapist who works in any form with energy, everybody will work very differently. So no two people will be alike, even if they've been trained in the same way. How I work with sound is you come, we have a chat, we carry out a consultation, we find out what it is that you need in a session, what you want to gain on all levels, physical, emotional, mental and spiritual. And we try and aim to create that for you with the use of sound and possibly any other things that we do incorporate during that time. We would then get you comfortable lying down on the massage table. We would make sure that you're warm and comfortable throughout. Then I would just be drawn to what sounds we need to work with. If the client has said there's a particular sound that they feel works better for them, then we will work with that obviously as well, but I will follow my intuition, I will follow my sixth sense, I will connect my higher self with my client's higher self so that we can make sure we're on the same level as to what they need from the treatment. So I've just got a few instruments here. I have got other ones, so I will post another video at another time with the other sounds that I do use, but there's just too many to put them all into one video at the moment. So we're going to work with different ones. I'm going to show you the sounds, how you can work with them. So obviously you can all see the gong here. This is a wind gong. Held on by a beautiful stand that I've been lucky enough that my husband has created for me. Different ways that you can work with the gong. Today I will just give you a very short demonstration just so that you can hear. So that's one of the gongs that I do work with. There are different ways we can play it, and there are different instruments and different mallets that can be used to create different sounds, but I'll do that at another time. So that's the gong. We then talked about koshi chimes, and this is the chime. There's different ones that you can get. This particular one is connected with the earth, so it's a very grounding sound, a very grounding energy. There's lots of different ones. You can also get shanti chimes which work on different seasons and also different chakras. So there's lots of different chimes, but this is the particular one that I'm just demonstrating for you today. Then we've got tuning forks. And again, there's many different types of tuning forks. This particular tuning fork is connected with the heart chakra. So it's a nice deep tone, but albeit on a different level. With tuning forks, they can actually be placed on the body. You can actually get like a little rubber ball which can go on the end, and then it can be placed on different areas of the body where you might be experiencing pain. So the vibrational energy comes through the tuning fork into the area that you are working with. This particular one I will just demonstrate. I don't know how good the sound will be, but you just gently, you can use a beater just to activate the sound. And with a tuning fork you would then place it beside the ear, but just close enough that it's not too much for yourself or if you're working on a client. And you would just do that just for a few times, not too many, and they're tuning forks. So again, it's something that can be worked all over the body to help physical and emotional aspects. So then I'm going to talk about the tongue drum here. You can get them in different sizes. Obviously you can get them in different colours. You can get them very big, and they can be played with the thumbs as well. Unfortunately my thumbs just aren't strong enough anymore to be able to do that, so I do use the beaters. So this is the sound from the tongue drum. So the tongue drum. All of these can all be worked on a different level and work together in a treatment. Grounding sounds again. We're working with a rain stick. I've got different sizes. This is just the small one. And as as you can hear, a rain stick, it tends to create the sound of the rain, which some people can actually find quite soothing when they're inside. So again, that one I found is quite grounding for clients because it's a little bit more of a louder sound. The last instrument that I'm going to talk about today is the crystal singing bowl. The crystal singing bowl, this particular one is connected with the heart chakra. You can get them in different colours, you can get them in different sizes, you can get them clear or you can get them frosted. So this is a frosted heart chakra singing bowl. So there's a few ways that you can play it. A mallet. Just so that you can hear that wonderful sound, and then we can also work round the bowl. So that's the crystal singing bowl. Feel free, if you have any questions, please like. If there's anything else that you would like to know more about, please get in touch. And I hope this small introduction into a few different sounds is something that has explained questions you might have wondered before when you've come along to sound baths, or if ever you've thought, oh, I wonder what happens in a sound healing session and how it may be able to help me.